Pro Football Show presented by Chevy Silverado, the strongest, most advanced Silverado ever. We are back for the NFL Week 9. Jersey Jerry, third week in a row you're sitting here. How you feeling?
Good. Third time's the charm.
Third time's a charm?
Yep.
Well, you've had a pretty good couple weeks.
I have. This week I might go undefeated, though.
Oh.
Possibly.
You look great, too. This is a Bobby Boucher?
Bobby Boucher jersey, gray sweatpants, gray hoodie.
Just killing the game.
Yep.
Killing the game. Dan, I have to just say this off the top because he was talking about it. You had a bad week.
I don't know what happened.
Almost impossible.
I don't know what happened. I don't even remember making these picks. I blacked out because I don't Jacksonville. What?
You went 4-11, but that just means you're due for a bounce back.
Yeah, that's crazy. Crazy week. Bad week for me. And I also just always get dinged because I pick the Bears and they always lose.
But you can't pick against them.
Yeah, no, right. I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm a handicapped handicapper.
And you and Dave are now tied dead even on the season.
Yep.
7-52 at 57%. Jerry is now. Are we still going every single week? He's Dion's picks too.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I didn't know. Dion gets better, but yes.
Yeah, I know. We do hope he gets better. He's reached out and said he thinks you guys have been making fun of him, but he loves that. I don't know if you guys saw that.
Yeah,
and I said that you guys haven't been.
Not really.
Not since the first week.
Well, it's very different. It turned a little more serious.
Right. Exactly.
Would I be here? Yeah. It's like an old. I played high school baseball. I've never mentioned that, but I remember Ted Haggerty, shout out, one hopper line drive, hit him in the nose, broke his nose. He went down on one knee. The coach yelled, the ball hit in the knee. I mean, you don't need your foot to do this.
All I'll say is that it's good that Deion Sanders isn't here for our preview of Cleveland Browns, Cincinnati Bengals.
Yes.
This may be the long con that he saw coming.
He just doesn't want to even have to deal
No,
with
seriously, we hope he's all right.
Yes, we do hope he gets better. We miss him. But, Jerry, we're happy to have you again. I see you brought your notes again.
Always notes.
I would have told him also that the guy from the Cowboys did call me. He's like, "Are you coming to the game?" I was like, "I don't know." It's like the day before. He's like, "All right, well, I haven't even told Jerry Jones about you." So great job there, Deion.
So you're not meeting Jerry Jones?
I will eventually, but
not when he said you were going to.
Deion's gonna have to personally introduce me if that ever happens.
Okay. Well, we will see. Hopefully he does get better. But in the meantime, Jerry, I'm happy to have you here.
Thank you.
Let's get to the storyline games of the week presented by Chevy Silverado. It's hardworking and the design is big, bold, and commanding. The Silverado is the truck that turns heads. This is a game that we probably think Deion would lose his mind on. We're going to start with the Cleveland Browns at the Cincinnati Bengals. Now, the Browns have at one point we were talking about potentially being at the top of the league. They're slowly getting worse and worse. We've got Odell Beckham's dad posting on Instagram. We've got LeBron tweeting, #FreeOBJ. They are playing the Bengals, who did lose to the Jets last week. Dave, I will start with you because I know you like OBJ as a person or you're okay with him. But
I've met him and he was nice and smiled, but I mean, he's a cancer. Every team he plays on and is on the field, they lose. He creates drama, this type of stuff. Even the Browns, it's like when he's on the field, they stink. When he's not there, they're pretty good. He's everything I thought. And then, of course, LeBron over the top, free OBJ, of course. But tough game. I will say it's a loser leave town game. It's a loser leave town game. The loser of this game will not make the playoffs. The Bengals, you can see sort of what happened to them. They came off one of the biggest wins they've ever had. The Jets came off a 50-point embarrassment. All the makings were there for that upset in hindsight, obviously 2020. I think the Bengals bounce back. The Browns are slowly fading back into Brownsville.
Jerry?
Yeah, in my notes here, I got, OBJ, bottom of the barrel, crumb bum. His dad should not be involved whatsoever. That guy's a nobody. OBJ brings nothing but problems to the locker room. Baker doesn't want him, throw him the ball. All those reasons point to me picking the Bengals this week. And not even going to be a tight game. I think a blowout.
You don't hear many people say they don't like Odell personally, but there's something definitely there that
And he had LeBron tweeting about trading him. That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. That was clearly like a personal favor that he called in. Insane.
And it's not like this is something brand new, like we've been saying forever. He's just always been that guy. Fighting nets on the side of the sidelines. And
I don't know if we have stats, but I'm very curious, the Browns' record, when he plays and when he doesn't. This is anecdotal, but they seem to be very good when he doesn't and very bad when he does.
Dan, what do you think about this game?
Yeah, I'm going to take the Bengals. Letdown spot last week. Should have seen it coming more. I was like, all week, I was like, should I take the Jets? Should I bet the Jets? The Bengals did get screwed, but you know what? If you're the Bengals and you want to be considered a legit team in the AFC, you shouldn't be in that game to get screwed. So
Or you find a way to win it.
Yeah, but you can't. Yeah, like you can't sit there and complain for too long because guess what? You were losing to the Jets with 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. But yeah, I like the Bengals. I think the Browns are in a little bit of a free fall here, and the OBJ thing doesn't help. Jack Conklin out doesn't help. Baker Mayfield's obviously hurt. His shoulder's dinged up. So yeah, give me the Bengals.
At what point did you did tweet, I saw Sunday morning, well before kickoff, that you wanted to bet the Jets?
I should have done it.
It was early.
Yeah, I did.
People say a lot of things before 1 o'clock.
Yeah, but see, I have some
true.
clarity. I've had some real good clarity on Sunday mornings. I take my son to soccer practice and I sit there while he doesn't practice soccer and goes and chases pigeons, and I like things come.
You scream at him like, get on the field.
No, because
son.
I'm
That's how
thinking,
you build
should
a
I
pro
bet the
athlete.
Jets or not? Yeah, I mean he's 2. He's soccer practice. They don't even do
They're
it.
keeping score. I'd keep score.
But yeah, I have clarity usually. I had clarity, and then I doubted my clarity. I gotta go with it there.
I
had clarity on
noticed
the
it.
Eagles. I bet on the Eagles.
Things do move fast on Sunday.
Yeah, right. But like that's
They're like fast-moving clouds.
yeah, but like that Sunday morning, like between like 9 and 10, you have like a little window there where it's like things haven't really started to move fast, and you have like and then you get in
12:45 to 1,
Yeah.
and everything's
I sit down next to this guy,
bullets
and
flying.
he's got me betting every fucking
No.
touchdown
I
prop
wanted
in
to
the
bring that
world.
up. So Big Cat, during the game, we had a bet. He's like, what do you like today? I said, Pat Fryermuth. During the game, he's chirping in my ear. I don't know why I sit next to you before the game. That was the only bet he hit on Sunday.
One of
So
the
he was a good
all-time
luck.
celebrations for winning nothing by
even
Jersey
hit him.
Jerry.
I'm happy for
An
my guys.
absolute. I haven't even seen it. I gotta find the clip of that.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's out there. Just you thought he won 7 figures and the Steelers won 3 Super Bowls all at once. It's like, how much you win? He's like, nothing.
But you were just happy because Dan.
He needed other parts to come
Yeah.
through, and I
Gotcha.
don't think he realized he wasn't in great shape. for them.
I thought I was in great shape. I thought I was. And then when Dave he came in and he's like, oh, what you have? And I told him, he's like,
You got a lot of meat left
got
on
a
that
lot.
bone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a moral victory for
And
him,
he
huh?
was in
was.
a very bad situation for what he needed to root against himself to give him a chance.
Exactly.
Yep.
That'll happen in the gambling cave.
Yeah, but I'm happy for Big Cat. He won.
Thank
He
you.
won.
What a nice
Anti-Bosco.
teammate.
Yeah.
Happy for you.
Thank you.
You know who you're not happy for right now? We're going to go to the Green Bay Packers or the Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs favored by 7.5. Now, the big news that came out today when we are taping this, Aaron Rodgers testing positive for COVID. Before we taped the college football show, you were going on a rant about Aaron Rodgers, Dan. So I would like to just give you the platform now.
So it's pretty clear that Aaron Rodgers deceived the public, held a super spreader event every Sunday at Lambeau Field. Probably cost some lives. I don't know.
No.
Probably cost some lives. I think the guy should be in jail.
I disagree.
You disagree?
And if he,
Prison?
although if he doesn't, I know I shipped him those pizzas he asked for, and if those go to waste, he doesn't do it. Then yeah, Alcatraz.
But if he has COVID, he won't be able to taste them anyways.
Depends what kind. I've had COVID multiple times. Because I'm tough, strong, built different. I never lost my taste or smell.
It was funny when all this is going on, because I hate Aaron Rodgers, but obviously I'm being satirical when I say he
Right.
should go to jail. I wish
if
he
he
would
doesn't
go to
do
jail.
the pizza, I am not being serious.
Yeah, I wish he would go to jail, but it was very funny because I was like scrolling Twitter and like one of the ESPN shows that they have in the afternoon was like basically had my take but not joking. Like how many lives he put at risk and all this
Jesus.
stuff. And I was like, okay, well this actually makes it easier for me to do my job because there actually are people who think this way.
Yeah.
I got attacked for coughing.
I was about to say you should do the same controversial Barstool Sports employee.
Yes.
You should do that.
Controversial. Oh, that's a
Yes.
good tweet.
Yeah.
Controversial Aaron, Green Bay Packers employee.
You should definitely
Coughing.
sources tell
Yeah.
whatever
Yeah.
that outlet was. So I'll let you craft that tweet. Dave, what do you think about this game?
So we did this on Visors before the news, or it broke right at the end. I loved the Packers when it was a pick'em, Rodgers playing 1 point. This may be my favorite bet of all time with the Packers catching 7.5 right here. What a joke. Now, Rodgers, yeah, he's good. The Packers are good. Their defense is good. I think Jordan Love, they'll be able to run the football. He'll come out. More importantly, the Chiefs suck. They shouldn't be favored by 7.5. I hope this thing doesn't move. We're going to Jersey tonight. I would much, if you told me, hey, Dave, here's $1 million. You can take Aaron Rodgers playing, Packers pick 'em, or Aaron Rodgers not playing, Packers plus 7.5. Take the 7.5. No questions asked. It increased how much I like the game.
Yeah, the Chiefs are definitely not good.
What do you think of that, Rancher?
Yeah.
That was
good?
calculated. That was good.
Yeah.
you.
All right,
I'm
well,
flipping it right now.
what do you?
I like it.
It was.
I like
It was stunning.
Yes, I do. Plus, yes, absolutely like it more.
It
It
was
says
stunning.
7.5
Chiefs
right
still
here.
stink. I know.
Yeah,
that
they
is
still very
crazy.
bad, and their defense is horrible.
Crazy. They're going to run the ball down their throat. They're going to play good defense. I love it.
I'm flipping it right now. I'm telling Aaron Rodgers, hey, Aaron Rodgers, between us, you're getting dragged right now, and it's not right. You don't need this headache. You hold all the power. Retire right now.
Good. I like it.
End it with
Yeah.
peace and love, though. You
Yeah.
need to sign off with peace and love.
Retire right in everyone's face. Show
Yes.
them you're the boss.
Peace and love. Jerry, what do your notes say about this game?
Last week, I got shout out to Jersey Jerry.
you.
Upset special last week. I had the Packers money line against the Cardinals. I just wanted to throw that out there. Everybody had the Cardinals. But here I got last week I had no Adams, no problem. This week, no Rodgers, big problem.
Okay.
I like the Chiefs a lot, a real lot this week. It's just a money line pick here. I wouldn't take that game with the points. Straight money line. I have to go Chiefs. Chiefs at home. Patty Mahomes looks real bad. How much worse could he look? Hopefully not too much worse. But I'm taking the Chiefs.
Hand up confession. I forgot we weren't going versus spread, but I'll just stick with it anyway.
Yeah, I'll take the Chiefs straight up, but I do love the spread.
You're going to stick
Stick with
with.
the Packers. I did.
Money line.
Yeah, well, this show's not versus spread, so I forgot that was the case.
'Cause Dion doesn't bet.
But I already said that Packers.
Yeah, no, I agree with everything you did. It's actually I believe, and I'll get to that as well.
Okay, yeah, we will get to that. First, let's talk Titans at Rams. Jerry, Derrick Henry, bad injury for him. The Titans beat the Colts. The Rams killed the Texans, but everybody's doing that at this point.
Yep.
But bad news for the Titans without Derrick Henry.
Bad news, trouble in paradise. Derrick Henry is that whole Tennessee offense pretty much, besides A.J. Brown. But this game ain't even going to be close. This is going to be a blowout. Rams just picked up Von Miller. Rams are going to blow them out really bad.
Yeah, Dan Von Miller going to the Rams, and it seems like the Broncos didn't get hardly anything in return for him, but he's obviously going to make that defense so much better.
Yeah, I mean, he's not. I don't know if he'll make him that much better. He's not the same guy.
He's 100 years old.
Yeah, he's not the same guy. He's already a little injured this year.
33.
I do think that
That's
he'll.
old.
Yeah, I mean that's old for a pass rusher. That's old. He will benefit from the fact that he gets to play with Aaron Donald now, and one-on-one coverage. But yeah, they're not getting the same Von Miller. You're just hoping that you can rekindle a little something down this stretch. 9 games left. I'll take the Rams straight up, but the Titans are disrespected.
Consistently disrespected. I agree with everything Dan said. Derrick Henry's great, but I do think running back is the most replaceable, interchangeable position on the field. The Rams, I will pick to win, but I think the game will be close. I'd take the Titans' points, but for this show, Rams.
So you think that Ryan Tannehill and the rest of the offense will be, like, on a scale of 1 to 10, how okay are they without Derrick Henry?
I mean, they're different. Their game plan's going to be different. They
Yeah.
can't salt away games. They can't have the Derrick Henry, 3 touchdowns, 150-yard games. But A.J. Brown's still very, very good. Ryan Tannehill can make plays with his feet. Like Dave just said, the running back, you can't replace Derrick Henry, but you can probably get 75% of Derrick Henry, and that will still be somewhat effective. So
And with
they have
injuries
enough.
like this, I do feel like you always overcompensate for it early, and as it drags along, maybe it shows up more. But I don't think you'll feel it as much in game 1 because there's the feeling in the locker room, all right, time to bow up and come together. Next man up.
Does Adrian Peterson make an impact at all?
No.
No.
Maybe he'll have one throwback game. Maybe.
Maybe.
How old is he?
Very old.
I mean, is he over 40?
Old man.
No, he's not over 40, but I think he's got to be 38, 39. I would imagine.
Old day AP.
Yeah.
Derrick Henry, AP
Adrian
in the
Peterson,
prime.
easily.
AP?
Yeah.
He's only 36.
You agree with that?
What?
It's crazy.
Henry versus AP in prime?
Adrian Peterson.
I take Adrian Peterson.
Yeah.
Prime.
And no offense to Derrick
Prime.
Henry.
Yeah,
Adrian
prime.
Peterson
I mean,
was
he's-
different.
Yeah.
Adrian Peterson, in my mind, is up there with Walter Payton, Barry Sanders, Emmett
Really?
Smith.
Oh.
And then maybe Adrian. I don't know. He's right there. He's
I-
the last non-quarterback to win an MVP.
Well, this year before the injury, could
Yeah.
have been him.
Yeah.
AP's, I don't put Barry Sanders, he's different for me, but
Why? Higher?
yes.
Yeah.
He's the best running back I've ever seen. He's the only guy out of that list, I don't care any of them, who can run truly without blocking.
I was actually watching that old clip. I don't know if we can throw in old clips, but the last time the Lions won a playoff game against the Cowboys, when he had like the defensive lineman turned all the way around.
Yes.
He did the Patriots Thanksgiving. He just was weaving. He's the
Put
best
everybody
I've
in a
ever
blender.
seen.
Yeah.
Yep. Good
That's
point.
true.
Nice
But it is
end
World
zone.
Series of Poker. I have 25% of Nate Dogg, so
Are you?
what? I
You
do.
did. You bought it.
I
You
can't
do it
get
every year.
out, Dave.
Dave,
Dave, if I don't do it, he's going to win it all.
Nate in his negotiations, how he wants me to pay all of it and then buy back shares.
Dave, Nate, I regretted it. So, listen, I'm rooting for Nate.
I'm going there Sunday.
But there was a moment where I was like, I really wish I hadn't done that because he was sitting like by my desk. And I walked by and he's like, "You got my cash?" And I was like,
Oh, no.
he's the
I'm
worst.
like, "Oh my God." But I'm back on Nate. I
20
paid. I got
25%.
25%. I'm on Nate. We're going to ride it. I'm going to be tweeting about Nate Dogg. I'm all on Nate
Never
Dogg.
Is-
He's been studying. My guy is sharp as could be.
We have 3
We're
guys
going to win.
in our office who think they're the smartest poker
They're
players
Johnny
of the
Chan.
league.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah.
They're infuriating. Never has anybody been more arrogant than when Nate thought he was going
I
to
don't
win the World
care.
Series
I want
of
him
poker
to
like
be-
2 years ago.
I
He was
want
talking.
him.
He's like, "I'll see you in the funny page of the year. I don't need your ass." He got bounced. He
I
didn't
love
make
it.
it to the break.
He's going to do
Is-
it.
He was like
Take
the chip
money.
leader at the World Series
He's
of Poker,
gonna-
top like 5
Yeah.
for 5 seconds. He was
Quit.
so arrogant,
Yeah.
cocky. He's like, "You don't get a cent of
It was
that."
like the scene from Almost Famous when they start motherfucking each other on the plane because
Yes.
it's going
That's
down.
great.
He had 1 second where he's like, "It's all over."
Yeah,
I hate all of you.
Yeah, he's like, "I don't need you."
Is he wearing the mask?
Yeah, Sunday
Yeah.
is.
So I think he's going to do it.
Are you playing?
No, I don't have time.
I think
We're
he's
going to
gonna
the Steelers
Yeah.
game. on
That's
Monday.
right. That's right. We're going to talk about
He's going to win the whole thing.
bit.
Yeah, no, that could
so-
be. I had a terrible believe last week. Obviously, the Bears didn't beat the 49ers. My believe, unfortunately, is very similar to what Dave said previously about the Chiefs and the Packers. I have realized throughout the course of today, I've been trolling Packers fans all day long about Aaron Rodgers, and then it dawned on me while we were taping this show that Jordan Love's probably going to be a Hall of Fame quarterback.
Oh.
So
you believe that they'll be just fine?
I believe that Jordan Love will be incredible, and I will hate myself so much.
Okay. Dave, what is your I believe for
What
week
did I
8?
say last week?
You said the Pats will win and become the AFC dark horse team.
It's a good one.
Look at
No.
that smirk.
Gentlemen, we are back. We are fucking back. It feels good. We won that game. We should have won it by more. McDaniels is saying, yeah, I fucked up the play calling to 1. Belichick committee made a mistake. But this team is back, and I believe, and I do believe it, is I am headed to one of the more intense showdowns, AFC Championship, Bills, Patriots. I'll be there wherever the game is, but we are back, and it feels good. It feels good. We're back. And I believe it. Michigan, I get up, I bow up. I believe the Patriots are back.
And it's fair. They got their first really good win of the season.
Yep,
And
on the road against a team that is like a darling little team.
Right.
We coulda, shoulda, woulda against Tampa Bay and Dallas, 2 very good teams. We are back. Mac Jones is the real deal.
And even when he struggled a little bit, the defense stepped up, the special team stepped up. I mean, I feel like if you're a Patriots fan right now, you should feel pretty good.
Very, very, very good. And it's great, actually. I haven't cared about regular season football in so long. It's fun to wake up on a Sunday and have games that matter.
Don't patronize.
No, I'm not patriotic, but it's for so long. It's like, well, wake me up, AFC Championship.
Yeah.
Now it's like we're fighting. I love it. What did I tell people? 7.5 win total, Patriots. Oh,
9.
Now, Jerry, you said.
I wonder what it is now. I wonder what they changed it to. Let me see. Continue on.
Yes, Jerry, you said last week that Justin Herbert is better than Mac Jones.
Yep.
How are we feeling about that now?
If I can go back in time, I would have definitely switched that.
You think Mac Jones is a better quarterback than Justin Herbert?
Now I do, yes. But I'm a big fan. Even after I had that pick, I said I like Mac Jones. I enjoy watching him
did.
play. I think he's very good. This week, my I believe is going to be a little bit different. I believe me, Big Cat, and Dave will have a good time at the Pittsburgh game because we're all friends. Thank you, Barstool.
Hell yeah.
You can't have that much
So
fun though when you
cute.
guys are on opposite
Yeah,
sides of the
thank
Well,
That's so pure.
I'm in a spot. There's actually a place where Jerry and I can both win because I have totally flipped my brain on this Bears season. The win-loss record does not matter. It's Justin Fields, how he looks, does he progress? Like if Justin Fields goes 25 for 28, 4 touchdowns, and the Bears lose, I will be the happiest man in the world. Seriously. Like I've completely shifted how I'm thinking about this Bears season because there's no chance of playoffs or anything like that. So it's Justin Fields. That's all that matters.
I think that was the nicest thing anybody's ever said on.
We're gonna have a great time. We're friends.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna have a good
you guys
time.
are all friends. Dave, did you find the win total yet?
I wonder when they take them down. No, they still got them. I'm looking right now. When do they take those down?
While he's looking at that, let's go.
It might
Never?
No. Is it down right now?
No, they got it.
Oh.
Do they ever stop doing it?
Yeah, they do it on Sundays, I think.
So it went up to 8.5.
Okay.
There it is.
And where'd you get it at? 7.5?
7.5.
Okay.
But you also have 9.
I also have 9. I also have them win the AFC East, the AFC Championship, and the Super Bowl.
Got them all over the place.
That before the season.
It's time for the Sunday conversation. Caleb, Glenny Balls, they sit down with former NFL running back Ricky Williams.
Ricky Williams,
That's me.
why'd you never puff pass a drug test?
Actually, I puff passed over 1,000 drug tests. I just didn't puff pass over 1,002 or 3.
Don't you think it's a little bit hypocritical of Dolphins fans, of all people, to be mad at you for being on drugs?
I do, because I'm realizing since then that everybody's on drugs,
Dolphins fans.
especially Dolphins fans.
Do you think Tua Tagovailoa that's how you pronounce his name?
Is it close enough? Yeah.
Have you met Glenny Balls yet?
Not yet. I can smell the ice cream though.
This is Glenny Balls. Yeah, he smells like ice cream.
Yeah.
Is it true that after the first time you ever smoked marijuana, you had back-to-back 300-yard rushing games?
Yeah, I had back-to-back 300-yard games.
And do you credit the marijuana for that?
I do.
Why not credit the offensive line?
They get part of the credit too, but the thing is the offensive line can block everybody, and you still have to run through the hole.
Right.
And before that game, I pretty much thought I was out of the Heisman race, thought my season was over, found out my girlfriend was sleeping with the quarterback. I was like, I just went in the tub and I wasn't sleeping and I was miserable. And that's why my friend was like, you need to chill.
Sorry to hear that, but I'm glad it worked out. It seemed like it worked out.
They're still married. And so that worked out for them.
They got married?
They got married. Yeah.
You ever smoke crack?
I'm of the attitude, if something shows up in my face, usually I'll experience it at least once.
You smoke crack cocaine, haven't you?
Not yet. No, not yet.
What's the greatest high thought you've ever had, and how long did it take before you forgot it?
I got high and forgot I wasn't supposed to get high. I was smoking and I was thinking, this is great. And then I was like, oh shit, I don't think I'm supposed to be doing this.
Maybe last question. What kind of advice would you like to give to the people out there, who are they're going about their day-to-day lives and they're living them and they're not high?
I'd say, if you're living your life and you're not high and you think your life could be better, what do you got to lose?
Wife and kids.
Not anymore. You can pretty much, you can smoke and still keep your wife and kids these days.
Definitely your kids.
Yeah, definitely. Sometimes you smoke and it's time to get rid of the wife and you needed to smoke to have that awareness. It's valuable.
That's Glenny Ball's main problem. Thanks, Ricky Williams.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks so much, guys. Let's get to the Ain't Nobody Care game of the week, and boy, is it a disgusting game. The Miami Dolphins hosting the Houston Texans. Now, there was a lot of conversation before the trade deadline if Deshaun Watson was going to go, what Tua was going to do. Both of these teams 1-7. It's just an absolutely gross game, Dan. What are you thinking about?
Disgusting. Disgusting. Give me the Dolphins. Disgusting.
Yeah, I'm not going to say anything more than the Dolphins. I refuse to acknowledge anything else about this game.
Jerry?
Well, I'll acknowledge it a little bit. This is the toilet bowl. Tyrod Taylor might be back. If anybody knows Tyrod Taylor, great grandmother named Marie. My grandmother, rest in peace, Marie. I'm betting the Texans.
Is he coming back?
He
might be back this week. He's practicing.
Yes, he
It's
could
just-
start.
Change it.
Just an out of respect bet for the Maries.
the
I'll go
Maries.
with the Texans. Yeah.
Let's get to the rapid fire games of the week. First, we're going to go to Glenny because I asked him before the show if he had any weather updates, and he said he just has an overall weather update that might be the best in history. Glenny?
I mean, seriously, I always look every week for a really bad game that I could talk about, like San Francisco a few weeks ago when it was really shitty on that Sunday night. This week, quite literally, it's like the good Lord came down and just said, have a perfect Sunday. Every single game is 60, sunny, and like 10-mile-an-hour winds max. So it's just a great weather week all around. There's really nothing else to say.
Love it.
That's a good weatherman update. Just blanket the whole thing. We don't even need to know. The whole country is going to be sunny and beautiful on Sunday. So let's start with the Denver Broncos at the Cowboys. Jerry, I will start with you. Now, the Cowboys without Dak Prescott last week still got a win.
Yes, they
still
did.
look pretty damn good. Their offense is firing. Their defense looks good. Broncos 4-4. What do you think?
Just a matter of time for a letdown game for the boys. Dak will probably be back this week. I'm smelling an upset. Something in the air tells me Broncos. I'm going to stick to my instincts. I'm going to go with the Broncos in an upset special.
Dave, where are we sitting with the Cowboys?
That's a shocking pick for me to hear that. I think the Broncos are one of the worst teams in the NFL. I think they basically quit getting rid of Von Miller. They should have lost to Washington, I feel like, last week. I like the Broncos huge. In fact,
No, you like the
Cowboys.
Cowboys.
You like the Cowboys.
excuse me, Cowboys huge, and not to like be a spoiler. I like them so big. That's my pick in the elimination.
So we've now put them up to a great team?
No, this is an indictment against the Broncos.
Okay. All right. Dan?
Give me the Cowboys. I think I was impressed. I thought last week was going to be similar to last season when Dak Prescott got hurt. Andy Dalton came in. He wasn't able to run the offense. Cooper Rush was good. So if he plays, they're going to win. If Dak plays, they're going to win.
Yeah, it is very indicative of a team that you take him out and you put Cooper Rush in and they're still able to just take care of business. I know they played a shitty team, but still, Cowboys look pretty good. Let's go Falcons at Saints. Now, the Saints with the celebration after the game with Jameis on the crutches went viral. It was an all-time video.
So good.
Big win for them. Last week was the week for the backup quarterback. Obviously, he goes down and gets hurt. But Dan, I'll start with you on this game. What are we thinking?
I'll take the Saints, but this one stinks a little bit.
What did the Falcons do last week?
They lost.
They lost.
They lost. The Panthers. Matt Ryan got his hand stepped on. That was the biggest moment. I'll take the Saints, but this could be a sleepwalk for them after such a big win. The Falcons don't have any weapons anymore. Calvin Ridley has taken a step away from the NFL. They don't have anyone to throw to. So give me the Saints.
Jerry?
I'm going to go with the Saints here. Calvin Ridley gone. Who knows when he'll be back. It's really all they got. Maybe they got Cordell Patterson. He's a good fantasy football player, but he has really no big impact on the game. Give me the Saints out of respect for Jameis.
Dave?
Love it.
First of all, a lesson to the kids, you never cash out. They want you to cash out because we had the Saints.
But I should have.
What?
I should have.
No, you were on the Saints, then
I was on the Saints pre-game,
right?
and then I had the Bucks plus 335, and I should have cashed that out.
Correct, but if you just stuck with the Saints, you'd be
True.
Like I was going to cash
Could've
this
double one.
I was going to cash the Saints out.
Gotcha.
So, and I didn't because I had them game and money line.
Yeah.
Big win for me. I hear what everyone's saying about the letdown after that huge win versus the Bucks, and I love Jameis doing that dance. I do think the backup quarterback though eliminates a little of that because you got to rally around him. Now he's got a full game and the reps. I like the Saints.
We're going to go Raiders at Giants. Now, we don't have to get too much into it, but obviously Henry Ruggs with his situation was released from the team this week. Horrible situation. Dave, I will start with you on this game. Your foxhole guy versus the New York Giants.
Well, he's going to really have to pull out the trick. I mean, this is a situation that's uncharted territory, and you just don't know how a team will react. Mm-hmm. My instinct is he's actually the perfect guy to try to galvanize it. But man, they've been through a lot, this team, right? And then they got to go to the road. I'm going to take the Giants. There's too big of a tragedy.
It's a lot,
Yeah. Heavy week in Vegas for sure. Dan?
Yeah. I'll take the Giants.
Jerry?
I'll take the Raiders. I'll take the Raiders here. I think a lot of people will be betting the Giants this week after what they did against the Chiefs, even though the Chiefs are really nobodies. But they're still the Chiefs. The Giants played pretty good. A lot of Giants fans were kind of, upset they didn't win that game. But I'll take the Raiders.
I'll take the Raiders too.
Switching it?
All-time gather the crew from
I'm
the
thinking about
coach.
him.
Emotional.
He's the guy who can do it. He's the guy who can do
Thinking
it.
about his pregame speech, I'm going to take the Raiders.
Okay. Patriots at Panthers. Dave, I'm going to start with you again. Your Patriots.
Yeah, Patriots.
Yep.
They got to win this game, by the way. They got to win this
both of
game.
them are 4-4.
It's not that easy of a game from the 4. But if what I believe to be correct is correct, we will win this game.
Dan?
Give me the Panthers.
Okay.
That's a tough back-to-back to have to go all the way West Coast, come back, then go down to Carolina. I don't even know. I think maybe I want Sam Darnold to not start. Do we know if Sam Darnold's playing? Actually, because now that I'm thinking about it, Bill Belichick kind of owns Sam Darnold. So
Ghosts.
It is.
You can see ghosts.
Yeah, it is. It is a Wednesday. I don't know.
If it's Sam Darnold, can I do that? Can I
Who's
put
their backup?
PJ Walker?
Yes.
I'm gonna do the rare.
Eat that guy for breakfast.
I'm gonna do the rare. I'm gonna do the rare. If it's Sam, if the starter's playing, give me the Patriots. If the backup's playing, give me the Panthers.
Patriots are coming.
He was limited in practice today.
That sounds like he's gonna play.
McCaffrey was back in practice though.
I'll take the Patriots.
Okay.
I think
No
Sam
matter
Darnold's
what.
Gonna play. Yeah, because I think Sam Darnold's gonna play, and Bill Belichick owns Sam Darnold.
Okay. Jerry.
Patriots all across the board.
All right. I have a feeling.
Bills.
Yeah, Bills.
Bills,
Yeah, I
Bills,
didn't even
Bills.
need to tee that one up. Vikings at Ravens. Jerry.
Ravens. I can believe the Vikings lost that game. I had a responsibly large wager on the Cowboys money line with Cooper Rush. I had a feeling the Vikings were that bad, and they proved they were that bad. Give me the Ravens.
Dave.
I know we don't do lines on the show. The line is an absolute rat fest in this game. I'm going to take the Ravens to win. I don't know why it's not at least a touchdown spread. It's, I think, 4 or 5, but I'm going to take the Ravens to win the game.
Dan.
Yeah, I'm taking the Ravens. John Harbaugh off a bye, very good coach. They also are off a loss and a bye. They're going to come out and play a great game.
Chargers at Eagles. Dan.
I'm going to take the Eagles in this game. I think the Chargers are. I mean, I was a little cautious about them going. I had the Patriots on Sunday, but something about this team, I think we anointed them a little too early. They live and die on that third down. The Eagles woke up a little bit against the Lions, and I know it's the Lions, but
Are
they
we
also
off them
kicked the
yet?
shit out of them.
Are we off the Lions?
Yes, they kicked the shit out of the Lions, so you get
But everybody
credit.
kicks the shit out of them.
Not everyone.
Well, the Bengals did. They did.
Yeah, but not everyone. There was a couple games. What, the Ravens played them very close.
Yeah, Ravens
Niners,
was close.
Yeah.
they did.
The Bears. Give me the Eagles.
Jerry.
Chargers.
Hungry dog runs faster. Chargers.
Do
I'm rooting for the Eagles. It would help the Patriots, but I'm taking the Chargers.
do we still keep Justin Herbert up? I think you had him at 8.
No, he's struggling right now.
Yeah?
Yeah, 2 bad picks. Pick 6. End of the game.
That wasn't necessarily his fault, but
Yeah.
Or is he out of the top 10 right now?
No, he's probably right around 10.
Okay.
So I'm keeping him there.
All right, let's go to the Cardinals at the 49ers. Jerry, you called this last week. The Cardinals get their first loss of the season,
Yep.
Thursday Night Football. They lose to the Packers. They're 7-1 now. The 49ers 3-4. What do you think about this one?
Cardinals will be 7-2 now. 49ers will win this game. No Kyler Murray. 49ers at home. Give me the 49ers here.
Dave?
Colt McCoy's the backup, right?
Yep.
Yes.
I said this before. I think he's probably he's in my off the top of my head like top 5 most dangerous 1 to 2 game backup quarterbacks where he puts up a couple numbers. He'll never be a great starter. I think the Cardinals win this game.
Dan?
Yep. I'm taking the, I don't know why I said yup like that. I'm taking the 49ers. I was
You're
a yup
agreeing-
to
yeah,
Jerry.
Jerry, yeah.
Jerry's
You're agreeing
yup.
to Jerry,
49ers,
yes.
Cardinals 7-2.
Yep.
Cardinals 7-2.
Yep.
After this
Yep.
week.
So you like the
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
I thought you were going with the Cardinals.
No, I said Cardinals 7-2.
Cool.
Yeah, we're all
Yep.
saying yep at the same time.
Yep.
Okay, Monday Night Football. This is the Jersey Jerry game. This
Yes.
is the Chicago Bears at the Pittsburgh Steelers. All 3 of you guys will be there.
Yep.
Said we'd give them first class. We got a private jet to take us there.
Wow.
Well, I'll meet you guys there. I'll come back, but you two.
Wow.
Oh, really?
Snaps.
How are you going to get there?
I'm in San Diego the weekend. Then I'm going to Vegas for
winning
Nate.
it,
So
yeah.
I'm flying from
Sunday.
Vegas to Pittsburgh on Monday.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So private jet for Jersey Jerry.
Look at us. Who would ever thought?
I bet that scumbag E won't do that for you.
No, he's not.
Like Kevin Connolly would never.
No.
Never.
Bottom of the barrel type of guy.
Yeah.
Are you guys sitting in a suite?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
We're
so
doing a
this
VIP
is-
event. Yep.
There you go.
We'll announce. We'll be at a tailgate beforehand if people want to come and hang out.
All right, so the 3 of you guys will be there in Pittsburgh. So Dave, I'll start with you because you're kind of neutral in this one. What
Yeah,
do you think's gonna
I
happen?
can't get a read on this game. I don't think either team's really good, but I think the Steelers at home, I expect them to win this.
Okay.
And I said I will probably place a responsibly large wager because I don't like the Steelers, but the rivalry with the Patriots and the Steelers used to be far more heated. That was a rivalry more out of they were both very good teams as opposed to location or division. It's simmered down, won't you say?
Oh, yeah.
Teams, right. Brady's gone. We're not having the playoffs. You guys have been great. So Steelers fans are great. So I would like the opportunity to wave a terrible towel, even though I'm a Patriots. But the only way I can do that and be honest with myself is if I have a large, responsible wager.
Okay, responsibly, yes. Okay, so which one of you wants to go first?
I'll go first, Bears.
Oh, that's fine.
Jussie
Who are you
Fields.
taking?
I mean, I just put here. I just want. I don't really even care about this game, honestly. I just want to have a good time with my friends, but I'm just gonna pick the Steelers out of respect.
I like it.
You just want to have a good time.
you should.
I just want to have a good
Bears out of
time.
respect.
Well, out of respect for yourself.
Out of respect for myself.
Okay, got
Yeah,
it.
you
You got to
gotta-
self-respect. You gotta love the person in the mirror before you love anyone else.
Yeah, and
Exactly.
if you can't love yourself, who can love you? You know.
This is gonna be a blowout. Steelers by 1 billion.
There it was. I had to talk him into it. But as long as everyone has fun, right?
Yep. As long as
It's gonna
everyone
be a
has
great
fun.
time. I'm very excited.
I'm very excited for you guys.
Think maybe Dave will get you the pizzas.
Oh.
I saw.
Send Rogers pizza.
And Jerry, I don't know if you saw. I saw Dana White eating pizzas today.
I didn't see it yet.
Dana White
he
was
he had a
eating
bunch
pizzas
of
today.
pizzas.
I mean, it's like
Spider
I feel
has-
like
Jerry's contract.
He's slapping me in the face now.
I don't
pretty
even
cool.
have pizzas. I can't get my own pizza.
I'm pretty close. Let me just say this, Jerry. As your consigliere, I'm
Yep.
pretty close to DMing a certain salon writer and being
Oh.
like, Dave Portnoy doesn't pay up his pizza contract.
Controversial.
I was actually
End up in his other
I said something to Dan. I said, when you think about Dave Portnoy, you think about no debt whatsoever. Dave Portnoy is in debt 2 pizzas to me.
I will get you
That
Two
is,
pizzas.
that is his
What,
only
do,
debt.
Do you care what kind?
No.
All right, I'm gonna get.
I mean,
on it.
he had Spider.
I'm gonna get my people on it.
Spider was just cooking Dana White pizzas all
Yeah,
morning.
and it's 2 pizzas a month.
I'm gonna get on it.
Yes. Okay.
Get on it.
Jerry's going to get his pizzas. Before we get to the primetime pick of the week, let's go out to Ben Mintz and Stephen Che with their fantasy starts and sits for Week 9 from the Fantasy Football Factory podcast.
What's up, fellas? I'm Ben Mintz.
And I'm Stephen Che.
We're the hosts of the Fantasy Football Factory podcast, and it's time to clock in. Mr. Shea, who you starting this week?
I'm starting A.J. Dillon. Aaron Rodgers out with COVID. They're going to run the ball. He's coming off a season-high 16 carries. Start A.J. Dillon.
I'm starting Mark
Good
Ingram.
trust.
He's back in New Orleans. He was running with Pop last week. The fans are fired up, and he's got a great matchup against the hapless Atlanta Falcons.
I'm going to sit DJ Moore. He's wide receiver 12 and half-point PPR, but he's going against the Patriots. P.J. Walker is likely going to start a quarterback. Sit DJ Moore.
I'm sitting Matt Ryan. He's got an awful matchup in New Orleans. He doesn't have Calvin Ridley. They're down to Kyle Pitts and Cordarrelle Patterson. They're not going to do a damn thing in the Superdome. Stay tuned for Dear Mr. Fantasy at 11:30 Eastern on the Barstool Sportsbook YouTube channel, and all season long, bet player props on the Barstool Sportsbook. It's time to clock out.
Thanks, fellas. It is time for the primetime pick of the week presented by the Chevy Silverado. Dependable and gritty, like the people who drive them anything is possible with the Silverado. Like I mentioned off the top of the show, both Dan and Dave did lose their survivor pick, but because you both lost, that means that the suit is still on the line.
Yep.
Now,
The
I
truck is
will
not.
point this out. I don't know if it matters. You guys have to decide. Jerry is undefeated.
No,
in
that's
this
No,
one.
that doesn't
It
matter. No,
it
he's
does not matter?
He's filling for Dion. He and
It's okay.
Dion are 1 and
Okay.
If,
Okay.
if Jerry and Dion end up winning, Jerry will get a suit too.
Okay. Well, no, Dion's already out.
No, but we're.
No.
Oh, you're saying we're
Just
back.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's how it
yes,
works.
because you guys
Yeah,
lost
yeah,
at the
yeah.
same
All right,
time.
That's
Yes,
how it
you guys,
works.
you guys both took the Bengals last week. Dan, you did switch off of the Rams
Terrible.
last minute.
Terrible.
So, Jerry, I will start with you. Who are you and Dion taking this week?
Oh, we're gonna take the Rams this week against the Titans. Rams at home.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Dave,
I already said Dallas.
Dallas, and Dan?
I'm going to take Miami. I'll take a shot.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean,
Still haven't
that
figured out
game
who
is so
where the
gross.
suit comes from. I know Dion's gonna try to give me one of the stray ones.
He's definitely, he's going to give you a free one for sure.
he is.
But also, I did mention this, or we talked about it last year. If you don't lose, does your son get another
Yeah,
truck?
get another truck. Another
Okay,
truck.
your son gets
Yeah,
another truck.
Just compiling trucks.
Or maybe
Yeah,
Jerry's
maybe
son-
I'll give you a truck.
Maybe Jerry.
Like a
could
real
get-
truck?
No, it's a little baby.
Your eyes lit up.
Wow. That's like a Chevy truck.
Last year I was close. It was like
If you
14.
went undefeated,
You get the truck?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
sick.
Last year, Mike McCarthy smashed a watermelon in my face, and then I lost.
But his son did get a miniature
little
Chevy
one.
Silverado.
That's cool too.
Yeah, it was very cute. It had like little
Scared the
cat on
fuck
it.
out of him. Well, he's like 1.5 when he first got it.
Yeah.
Now he likes
That's
it. Now he
because
likes
you're
it.
letting him run around the woods instead of putting balls on.
All right, anything else, guys?
That
All right, have a good weekend, guys.